Welcome to the Solemn Vanguard channel. Today we had another stream, and so I'll be going over some reveals. A lot of this is actually dark irregular, but we also got some spicy rarities. I'm really triggered that we didn't get them for other clans, to be honest, but oh well, maybe the future will bring us more. So first of all, we have Alluring Succubus. A grade 1, act on rear, cost counterblast 1 and put this unit into your soul. Look at 7 cards from the top of your deck, reveal up to 2 grade 3 cards from among them, put up to 1 card of them into your hand, and put up to 1 into your soul, then shuffle your deck. So this is like a consistency boost to finding the correct grade 3 or just finding a grade 3 in general, which is really nice because protect mirrors are very often, do I get my grade 3? Am I able to refill that protect marker? Or do I even get my correct starting ride? So having this card kind of feels like a Mike Saburo that Great Nature used to use a lot, where you can basically fetch what you want. Of course, this is still check top 7, but a lot of protect decks actually run more than their 8 typical grade 3 ratios, so hitting it should be quite easy. And don't forget, since you can also put one in soul, this means you can put your extra NLK into soul and that way maybe get to it a bit faster. So overall, a nice consistency buff. And next we have Flirtatious Succubus grade 2. Auto on R at the end of the battle that it attacked the Vanguard. Cost, put this unit into your soul, choose one of your opponent's rear guards and retire it. So this is just like Gwyn the Ripper, an extra retire. And then auto, soul, cost counterblast 1 and discard a card from your hand. Return this card to your hand. So when you need it, you have an on-demand grade 2. So you can discard dead cards. Maybe you have too many grade 3s or something like that. And then you get her special retire after attacking with her. However, the card we really looked forward to, even though these two were already high quality, is their new VR grade 3 King of Masks Dantarian. Continuous on V. While you are calling guardians, you may even call grade 2 or greater cards from your soul. You may even call any number to Guardian Circle, and it's not once per turn, so you can basically guard with grade 2s from the soul, essentially kind of like intercept, but it's not literally intercept. And so not only do you get to use cards from your soul, it's kind of like a toolbox, but you survive smaller pokes more easily. Then another skill is auto on V. When your opponent's rear guard is retired during your turn, you may soul charge 2. So Gwyn the Ripper suddenly gives you 2 extra soul charges, Flirtatious Succubus suddenly gives you 2 extra soul charges, and so your soul charging overall is much faster than it used to be, which was an actual problem for many DI players in Standard. Its final skill, and yes, it has a lot of skills, is auto on V. When a grade 2 or greater card is put into your soul due to an ability of a card, which is almost all your cards, 3 of your rear guards get power plus 5k, so it also boosts your power. It turns everything almost into a beat stick that doesn't necessarily need a booster, or makes boosted columns even bigger. So overall, these 3 cards by themselves, together with actually some other cool cards that were revealed earlier, Dark Irregular actually seems to be becoming good. Like, you know, in Standard, unlike in Premium, they were pretty bad after AL4, and this seems to actually help them out quite a lot. Now, of course, we'll see how that turns out once we get more tournament results, once we see some more cards from the set, because, you know, who knows, maybe the leader completely ruins everything for everyone, we don't know yet, but for now it's looking pretty good. Now, more importantly, maybe for the general public who doesn't necessarily want to play Dark Irregular, there are a lot of new rarities, and I'm talking a shitload. Like, what the hell? Obviously, we have our double Rs, everyone knows that. We have our triple rares, of course. We have our VRs, Vanguard Rare. We have our SVR, you know, Super Vanguard Rare. Now we're getting DR, Delete Rare, which is basically like a reprint of double Rs and triple Rs. And then we have SDR, which will be a special pack of 7 cards, so kind of like the Giza packs in GBT 14, but they'll be reprints of other cards in the set in even higher rarity. So you have your VRs, you know, but then there will be an SVR version of them, and there will be an SDR version of them where it has no borders whatsoever apart from like a gold one, kind of like a combination of the old Legion rares and the SVR. So this is like super hyper bling. I have no idea whether this will be 1 per case, maybe it's 1 per 2 cases, but these will be rare as fuck. So there's seemingly 5 delete rares, like the Dark Heart Trumpeter right here. Is it Dark Heart? And then we're also seeing Blaster Dark and the Maclear PG being reprinted. So overall, we just have a bunch of high rarity cards, and we don't really know the full distribution per case yet. We'll have to see when it comes out in Japan on 25th of January. Overall, just loads of high rarity cards, and this is actually really good for the game. Since none of these cards are actually exclusive, like the Zerov Dragons, where you really wanted one because you didn't have an alternative. These are only reprints of cards that already exist in lower rarities. So sellers, companies who buy packs, open them, sell singles, are able to turn a profit on these whilst still selling the other cards at justifiable good prices for the players. So a regular player who just wants a low rarity deck will be able to shelf out a fair amount for their deck, whilst the sellers can still turn a good profit on these higher rarity, big, special rare cards, which then makes it so it's more worth it for a company to buy into Vanguard because they know they'll be able to make a profit. And so because of this, Vanguard becomes a more attractive game for these companies, which then means we have an overall higher supply. So overall, casual players are more happy, sellers are more happy, and so Vanguard will be in a better state. I've always enjoyed this idea, and it seems like Bushiroad is doubling down on this whole strategy. I think it's a great thing. That is all for today. Hope you found this interesting. If you did, please subscribe to the Solemn Vanguard channel and click the bell button to stay up to date. Like the video if you liked the video, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I will see you soon. Ciao.